Many people with the deadlift will have back pain, and when they go down to pick something up or do the movement, instead of feeling it in their legs, they feel it in their back, which is not ideal. So starting off with pressure downward into your hands will help you engage your stomach, which will also help to turn off your back. So if you have a table, or even if you're at something higher, you want to have the position where you put your hands in front of you to press down, right? So as I start off, say in front of this, it's about table height. I'll let myself put some weight on my hands, spread my hands nice and wide. Now, starting off here, I want to do that same drill with my pelvis. So as I go here, that's my anterior pelvic tilt, my posterior pelvic tilt. I want to be a little bit posterior. Now, with my hands, I'm going to get a little bit of pressure down into the heel of my hand, pressing down and almost pulling back towards me, but the friction of my hand against the table will stop it from moving. Just in doing that, that helps me engage my tricep, into my armpit and my lat, and then coming down into my abdominals. So if I can keep some tension through here, it's going to be really hard for me to also tense my lower back, pretty much near impossible. So starting in this position, I get a small bend in my knees so my knees aren't locked. I get my butt tucked underneath me a little, and I press down into my hands. And I just feel the awareness of tension in my stomach, my elbows are a little bit tucked into my side, so I feel all of this underneath and in my stomach engage. And then relax. Now the next piece is going to be to maintain that pressure, right, as I have that knee bend and I let my butt and my head go in opposite directions. So this is our deadlift, right? Instead of my hands being down here like they typically would be with the deadlift and I feel my hamstrings, this is for the person that has some pressure or pain in their lower back. So it's going to be the same motion, right? Hand pressure, engage the stomach, and then butt goes back as head comes forward. And I should still be able to hopefully get some tension in my hamstring, and then from there I can drive through my heels and pull my butt back up underneath me. So it's just a little breakout drill to see if you can do this, and it helps you turn your back off. So once again, pressure down, engage the stomach. I'm just letting my butt go back, almost like there's a chair or a wall behind me. I'm not really bending my knees much yet. And then right about here, just like the normal deadlift, I can feel tension in my hamstring without pain in my back, which is the goal, right? And then I keep that pressure in my hands as I come back up out of that position. And here I can take a break. So trying for somewhere in the 10 to 20 reps. Key is to do it slowly so you really feel the right stuff, because you're trying to change the way your body recruits muscle to do this movement. So really take your time with this and make sure you're feeling the right things happening. Once again, I have my feet probably about a couple feet away from the surface I'm using. I want to have it so that as I go back, I feel like I can sit onto my heels, but I'm not falling over, right? So if I'm all the way up here, I feel like I want to fall backwards, versus if I'm all the way back here, I feel like my feet are never underneath me. So I position myself so that I start off with my feet under my hips, and I have room to sit back onto my heels, but I feel like I can keep even pressure through the entirety of my foot, heel and toes.